Only mode.
Hello, yes, hi, good evening. This is Alex Kokin calling in from Florida, and I want to welcome you all to our weekly BDP webinar. Tonight, unfortunately, our special guest is not able to connect due to technical difficulties, so we'll have a very, very brief, quick webinar that I'll be running, and it will be about a daily routine that I use that has helped me earn a very good income in network marketing. And as most of you know, I'm not a great presenter and so on, but I can show you how following just a few basic steps in a daily routine that produces actions, income producing actions, can actually get you, started, and you can take it from there. So if you bear with me 1 second, I'm just going to set up the presentation software, and we'll get started. Okay, great. Well, just a little background on myself for those of you who don't know me. I'm an architect, used to work on Manhattan on Park and 54th Street, was earning a pretty good income, working a lot of hours each week, 80 hours plus every single week. And I had to start searching for something that would allow me to do something, earn a good income and not work that much. And actually I ended up earning a great income, working just a few, quite a few hours less each week. As a matter of fact, I have established a series of actions that take just 5 minutes at a time, and that's what part of my daily routine consists of. But just to give you an idea, most of you that know me, I am a fan of Apple products, and for a long time, since 1985, I've been following Apple and Steve Jobs and trying to find out what makes it click. And Steve Jobs actually had a very simple philosophy. He had 4 points. The first point was to, whatever you do, focus on what you're doing. And in this case, with Isagenix, I focus on the Isagenix mission, the Isagenix vision, and my own personal goals. Then one of the ingredients of success of Apple and of basically any project that you want to actually do, and as an architect I recognize the importance of this, is simplicity. And we have a very simple system that if you follow, you can definitely have a chance at earning some very, very extraordinary incomes. And many of the top earners in Isagenix follow this system. Just refer to isagenixearnings.com, see the disclaimers, and actually see the incomes that are being made by people in Isagenix. Third one is courage, and this is one that for me has been extremely difficult. I'm a person that don't like to talk to people. I don't like to go to meetings and so on. And there you have to have the courage. And for me, the biggest problem is picking up the phone or even making a presentation like this. And finally, I remind myself every day of my commitment. And for those of you who have read Think and Grow Rich, I have written a statement where I go over the points of what my life will be in the future. And I read that every day in the morning and in the evening. And then the easy part, the mechanical part of doing the business, is right here, and we have this in the 3-step system. Basically follow first step, which is contacting, and I do contact at least 2 people every day. There are times when I have contacted many more, but if you consistently contact 2 people and present to them using some of the tools that we have in the BDP team and in Isagenix and some of the supporting tools, then you definitely can get a great outcome. The tools that are my favorite are the myisagenix.com, and everyone that's in Isagenix that's on AutoShip gets to have at least a basic level of the myisagenix.com free. One of our team leaders, Leanne Jackson, loves the My ISA videos from Sound Concept, and that's a tool that's also fantastic. It's $10 a month, and then of course you have your own replicated site. So I use all three tools when doing my daily routine. And just to elaborate a little bit on both the My Isagenix and My ISA videos, these are tools that allow you to do contacting people. It allows you to do the follow-up as well, and it will let you use some videos to do presenting. So all three steps of the three-step system are covered in these tools, and the nice part of it is that the systems will advise you when somebody's actually looking at what you have sent them. So, you know, we can go in detail in those tools at some other time, but this is part of the overall system. And then of course the follow-up, and I do a very simple follow-up. I do email follow-up, I send text messages and phone calls, and that's extremely simple. I repeat that several times a day with all the prospects that are in my funnel, and the result is that basically every week I am able to sponsor someone, and I've been doing that routinely over the years, and that's one of the secrets. Now, in order to remind myself of how simple this business is, I just review the basics of network marketing that I learned from day one when I joined. And it's simply, network marketing is about sharing the products, about showing the opportunity or the business to others, and then teaching those that join you to do the same. And then just repeat over and over and over again. So that's the basics of network marketing. And then during the day I daydream, and I always look at the big picture. I look at the outcome that I want. I look at where I want to be a month from now, where I want to be a year from now, and where I want to be 5 years from now. And you know, it's fuzzy on your image there, but those of you who you know, who have started to earn some cycles, you recognize that from the back office. That's the report. And you know, if you're cycling one cycle, your next goal might be to cycle 5 times a week, maybe 10 times a week. If you're cycling 20 times, your next goal might be 50 times a week, 100 times a week. But you need to dream and be reminded of the dream and look at the long term, the 5-year picture. And by doing this simple daily routine, my family and I have been blessed with a very good income. And somebody that had no experience in network marketing like me, an architect, somebody that's an introvert, and somebody that doesn't like talking to people and so on, by just following these simple steps, actually is able to earn a pretty good income. So just one quick overview of that daily routine, and I'll just quickly open up for any questions or comments that you might have. You want to put them in your top right of your screen. You will see the GoToWebinar control panel, and if you have any questions about that very simple routine, please go ahead and type them in there. Now also some quick reminders while some of you are typing is actually about we have our it changed a little bit at How to Get Going. We now have the latest news from ISA FYI right here at the top of the How to Get Going site. So you can always go and take a look at that. And today, of course, you have to follow a few things. We did have a couple of things that I wanted to touch on, but right now I see some of the questions, and one of the questions that you're posing is actually whether I purchase leads. And the answer is yes, I do. And that's the hard way to actually do the business. And one of the things that I do want to caution you is you need to look at this business as just a numbers game. I always take a look at my statistics and so on, and I love fishing. Bass fishing is, I live in Florida, so that's one of the things that I mostly do. And I'm used to just cast, and I probably have to cast 20 times to even just get one little nibble. I cast maybe 20 times more, and I actually get a bite. Maybe I hook a fish every 50 or 60 casts, depending on what lures I use, depending on the conditions and so on. And then I don't land every single fish that I hook. And that's the same way with with prospects, and especially if you're using the cold market, which is purchasing leads. And one of the things that I do want to let you all know, I've sponsored over the years well over 200 some people, and some of them have actually done fantastic, and they are the source of other new leads. And most, if you look at everybody that's in network marketing, most of those leads come from either somebody else's warm market, or from people that are constantly using some of the new social media. And I say new social media because I did start back in the days when it was 25 cents a minute to make a phone call. You had to fax information and so on. And nowadays you have a tremendous tool, even with just your plain replicated site. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to quickly go to my site out here, and if I'm in my prospecting mode and I have a contact that I'd like to send something, I generally choose video from the ISA videos section and simply get to that video, and then use the panel on the left that you see in here in order to send that to my prospect. And when I'm talking to them, I tell them that I am basically sending that to them. I share it either via Facebook, I share it via an mail or so, and it's very simple to do that. So, those are subjects for some other day. And there you have it. It's something that this business is deceivingly simple. Just doing the simple actions of reviewing your goals every day, following the 3-step system, and then making sure that you picture, you envision what the future is going to hold. And have I been wrong? Yes, I've been wrong many times. However, by being consistent, that picture of my goals have started to build, and I can tell you that going from earning a good income, working 80 hours a week for somebody else, to earning a great income, working just minutes every hour with this simple system, it definitely beats all of that. And again, apologies for our guest speaker not being able to be here tonight. But we'll look forward to seeing you then next Monday at the next $1 Billion Project webinar. Have a great evening, everyone, and look forward to talking to you soon. Good night.